In terms of the risks to tokenization.
Let's talk about the tokenization of real
Tokenization.
Tokenizing real-world assets.
Tokenization using blockchains could become a $5 trillion industry by 2030.
So all this fuss is about tokenization.
What the hell are you talking about?
What exactly is tokenization? According to the management consulting firm Roland Berger, it says in the report, a token represents an asset in digital form. The token, existing on the blockchain, represents ownership of this asset. Another report from VanEck says, real-world tokenized assets are representations of physical assets. For example, real estate, art, commodities on a blockchain. These tokens are backed by tangible assets and ownership is recorded on a blockchain, ensuring transparency and security. Real-world assets are tokenized to enhance accessibility, liquidity, and efficiency in traditional asset markets.
Enlighten me.
Now, let me explain through a very simple example. Imagine having the pleasure of ownership of the world's most expensive mansions. Let's say it's located in Monaco. However, the daunting price of $700 million is pretty not accessible for many of us, including me and you. Yet, many of us want to participate in this, be it for savvy investment or just the pleasure of ownership. But what if I told you that you can buy a share of this real estate, like any publicly traded company? This is exactly what real-world asset tokenization is about. Let me explain through a very simple scenario. Imagine this is the mansion in Monaco. It's worth $700 million. Now, if we split it into 700 million shares, each share is worth $1, and it can be accessible for all of us through the blockchain. But really, how big of opportunity tokenization will be? For me, there are two main reasons why tokenization of real-world assets will shape the next era of finance. First one, it will solve illiquidity problems. Tokenization will bring liquidity, which means technically money circulation within the financial ecosystem into many traditionally illiquid markets, such as real estate, bonds, and investment funds market. Those markets have suffered from illiquidity due to high ticket prices or even regulatory hurdles. Real-world assets will solve this problem by introducing fractionalized ownership and, of course, better user experience. The second main reason why I'm super bullish on this market is it will expand the global GDP.
They estimate that the asset tokenization market will reach $16 trillion by 2030.
The BCG study is suggesting that by 2030, real-world assets will comprise 10% of the global GDP by technically increasing the trading volume and, of course, introducing the best developers, which is the blockchain developers, into this world.
We are cautiously optimistic.
This is not the only fascinating part of the whole story. The most interesting part is who's literally behind it and why.
I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities.
Based on public blockchains, and you have tokenized assets. And now you can really unleash sort of the full power of this technology and kind of define the future.
We just saw in this video the CEO of BlackRock and the CEO of Onyx, owned by JP Morgan. Those two are the world's most powerful financial institutions. But wait a second. A couple of years ago, they had completely different stance when it comes to crypto. Let's see.
Still watching, I will tell you of our investors worldwide, we don't have that much inquiry on it. We are investing in it. Rick Reeder's been on your show talking about things that we are doing in it, and we're studying it. We've made money on it. But I'm not here to tell you that we are seeing broad-based interest by institutions worldwide.
Bitcoin itself is a hyped-up fraud. It's a pet rock.
You're back to that?
Yeah,
Really?
Of course, yeah.
For their defense, it's completely different narrative. It's really important to differentiate when we talk about blockchain technology and the cryptocurrency. Imagine it like this. When we talk about blockchain, we're talking about the blockchain as an infrastructure, be it like the data storage or the next financial infrastructure. When we talk about cryptocurrency, it's just like any asset, it's just like an Apple stock that lives on the blockchain technology. Tokenization of real-world assets take advantage of the blockchain technology, where there is a huge innovation in this. Here, it's really interesting part. Blockchain, for me, it's like writing financing code. It's interesting, it's amazing, and it's unlocking the next gold mine. So let's do it together. So this brings me to the end of this video. However, it's a completely new start of my life. This channel will be dedicated to discuss the new era of finance, and I will be unfolding the newest technological innovation when it comes to finance. The best way to support me now is by subscribing to this channel and commenting below any questions you have. Thank you so much.